Aquarius, I got weird for you. It's time to get weird. Let's do an Aquarius reading. I hate Wisconsin. I'm kidding. I love it. I don't know how y'all do this anymore. I quit. I quit Wisconsin and moved away. But back in the old kitchen, the place where the famous readings take place, I once heard from an Aquarius. All 13 people who ever watched one of my readings, all that, they said, don't self-sabotage, Gracie. I was like, okay. Don't call me Gracie. All right. I don't know who I'm talking to either. Don't worry about it. Okay, Aquarius. This is your general reading. We're going to do the head, the body, we're going to do the mind, the body, the emotions, and the spirit. There it is. Hey, how are you today? Okay, great. I'm doing well. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Whew. For your energy, let's do Aquarius. One more here for Aquarius. General reading. I've always wanted to have an just like you. Saint Michael, please protect Aquarius and Virgin Mother. Please intercede on Aquarius's behalf on this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well stay. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Come on in. Okay, so here we have. This is gonna be one of them spot on ones. You watch. Okay, listen up. Or don't. Like, turn it off. I don't care. I do. I care. Please stay. All right, so Queen of Wands we have in the mind space. Definitely. Listen, are you a model? Do you work out? Are you carrying like a fucking clutch purse? Okay? That is boss stuff. You have this image of you in your mind. And you see yourself as this boss. And I love it. And it's like, no. I'm too much of a boss to be all, And it's not arrogant. It's like fucking dope. You like show up and you know what you look like. You know that you look fucking good. You know that you're like carrying some kind of cool vibe, or your vibe is yours and it's only yours and nobody else has that. And like, and yeah, people are people and everyone's got their little special snowflake something. But let's be honest, there are some snowflakes that have like, and then there are some snowflakes that are like shrink, right? I'm getting like this, like the queen, like a Maleficent, or like Snow White's mother, like, I'm a badass and fuck you if you don't like me. And it's pretty fucking good. Like, it's like, when I watch movies, I want the villain to kind of win. So I'm kind of like, there's something in me that's just kind of like, get him, And like, well, somebody can't be lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, at some point, it can't always be kindness and flowers and good things and happy honeybees. At some point, it's gotta be like, mama's time. When mama comes in and fucking saves the day, don't touch the stove. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lioness, I don't know, your opposition sign, or like a baby. Babies don't want to be held by no floopy, like they don't want to be treated like a noodle. You gotta have some structure. You gotta have some fucking, I'm not saying manhandle a baby. I'm saying, gently be able to hold a baby. And mamas are strong. I'm getting mama vibe here too. Mamas are strong. Mamas, like, you got that hip going. They got that fucking arm. They're carrying gallons of milk for their kids and shit. Don't feed your kids milk, by the way. It's fucking for cows. Anyways, I'm kidding. Wow, that was gross, and I'm super sorry. Right on public television, Grace. They don't allow swears anymore on YouTube. Not that it matters, because no one's watching my channel. I'm kidding. But, oh, they said, we warned you not to do that. I was like, okay, all right. I think that you're really on this, like, you're like head cheerleader. You're that bitch, okay? Like, it's mean girl time, and you're coming up as the leader of the group. Now, who better to be the mean girl than Aquarius? Right? Who better to be that bitch than you? Right? It's like how I feel about money. Who better to have money than me? Give it to someone who's good and generous and cool, you know? That's what I'm saying with this popularity, with this owning, this image, this like, this beauty, this whatever you're doing out there, like whatever you're projecting. It's a projection, and you know about it, and you're shining, and it's inspiring. You don't even let that crown tip for a second. You don't even let people know how heavy their crown is. Yeah, I see you flashing. Not like your skirt or something. I see you flashing your eyes for the camera. I see you blinking when you flirt. Like, you know, giving them a little flicker of eyelash. Sending them that dust. You know what I'm saying? That magic pixie dust of yours. It's a nice feeling. You like to flirt. And then at the same time, you're like, Step, I'm a queen though, so you better come with that king or better energy. Right? None of this little kid stuff. Adulting. Remember that trend? Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, seriously though, I think that you're coming with the maturity. You're coming with the swag, the confidence. Remember swag? Yeah. It was lit. I'm so itchy. It's winter. Yeah. Do you know what I do? I burn the itch off in the shower. Like, I turn it up to 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a real temperature. Aqua. I see you as like the missing piece, but also like I have this feeling that like something about you that you used to do mentally was like that would cause you distress or stress or a lack mentality would be like, let me leave that last piece for everybody else. Somebody else should have it, not me. I'm going to be a nice person and just leave the last piece there. And then nobody eats the fucking last piece and you throw it out. You know? You're not letting that happen no more. You're going to take the last piece because it's like, fuck it, it's here. Nobody else is claiming it? Cool, it's mine. All right? Mentally, you're powering up, you're shining, you're preserving your wealth, you're saving. You're pretty glorious here. Mentally, you're doing really well. And I'm proud of you because, yeah, Aquarius can be, if Aquarius isn't right in the, you know what, in the cabeza, okay? That's Spanish for head. Do you get enough head? Prince wants to know. I'm kidding. If an Aquarius isn't right in the cabeza, not the caboose, the cabeza, we got a problem. Houston, Atlanta, Florida, Texas, Washington. What else am I saying? Washington State, Oregon, Pennsylvania, DC, New York. These are all places that you think about. California, Arizona, Tuscany, Italy, Japan, New Brunswick. Okay. The Isle of Gibraltar, nice. You want to go places, baby. You're going to travel. Let's talk about it. King of Swords. King of Swords in the body. King of Swords in the body. Queen of Wands in the mind. Well, there's a couple things here. I'm kind of feeling like there's another person in your vicinity. Now, I have a King of Swords in the body. Tells me that, number one, you got a boss somewhere. Number two, you got a person somewhere that isn't feeling, well, what do we do first, Let's do you first. The King of Swords is you in your body. All right. Don't, shame yourself. Okay, I know this is important to you, your mental image of yourself, but don't, shame yourself into that image, right? Don't be like, you fat fuck, looking at the mirror or something. Please don't, fat phobia. Please don't call yourself, I have bad teeth. Don't say things that are mean about yourself. It's hard to not like something about your body. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to try to solve the problem, or are you going to complain about it and mar your own fucking ego? Is it worth that? Or are you going to just do your best and not be trying to have that problem? Because if you're not trying to have that problem and someone comes up to you and says, hey, your teeth are weird, or whatever, it's just I don't know. I've been insulted so many times that I'm just okay. Why is that your business? Right? Aquarius? Why is that anyone's business but yours? And if you're working on the things that you see about yourself that you don't like, which probably can happen to everybody, right? Then whose problem is that? Nobody but theirs, right? Your problems are yours. And sometimes when you have an inner self that is shrinking, or I think that there's a rebalancing happening here, where you were shrinking and calling yourself names and self-deprecating on purpose to get attention. And now you're I don't want that kind of attention, but it's in a way that's kind of harsh. Yeah. You're pushing people away from you because you're yeah, don't talk to me like that, which you can say in different ways, right? So King of Swords, though, that is you. I mean, you're an Aquarius. That is an air sign. This is appropriate. You're taking care of business here in the body, okay? So in the body, I see you kind of working with the devil. I see you working. I see you dealing. I see you, it could be legal, illegal. It could be gambling. It could be, I see you dealing. It's here's a deal. We're going to make a deal. Plea bargain, something. Striking up a deal legally, striking up a deal mentally. Oof, I got my kidney. Ouch, what's going on there? Get your kidneys checked. Don't know what that was. Okay, felt like a kidney infection or some kind of, I don't know. Get your sugar tested and all that garbage. Okay? But yeah, the kidneys are our filtration system. So your filtration system seems to be on extra overburn here. You might be cutting out people that could help you or love you. Okay, so be careful, right? Just take it easy. King of Swordsing is hard work. Okay, King of Swordsing, you have a boss. They said and if you work for yourself, you have a million bosses, don't you? Because everybody that comes through your door is your boss, right? But if you're dealing with a boss figure and you're a boss bitch, like this Queen of Wands here, appearing to be a boss bitch, you might not get along with this person. They might be jealous of the way you do things. And under the patriarchy, guess who wins? The masculine, right? So if there's a masculine boss and you're a feminine product of spirit, it is time for you to take reign over your facets that you consider unending. Because if you, let's say, okay, so the King of Swords will deal with limited resources such as trees or air pollution or water pollution, things like that stop you from doing something in business, right? You're dealing with business from love. So that never runs out, and you're probably going to be right. I'm getting dizzy. What's going on with me? Long-winded. What's the point, Grace? Is there a point? Why are we here? I'm kidding. King of Swords in the body. Yeah, don't go to war with your boss or your mentor. Yeah, they're there to help you if that's the case. And if they're not helping you, time to go above their heads. Do it with love. Okay. King of Swords in a relationship. Love partnership. King of Swords doesn't have to be a woman. It doesn't have to be a man. But I do feel a sense of like diligence and coldness and getting shit done and being like, hello, good night. Ships passing in the night type of stuff. Like, we don't have time for sex. It's too busy. We've got to take care of these bills. We got to save our money. We're going to buy a house. We're going to do these things. It's getting kind of serious in here, you guys. And I don't mean like serious in the love way. It's getting like kind of serious. Like, we're not laughing anymore, okay? Keep that in mind. That is the energy feeling for relationship. Now, what is good is that you feel accomplished. You feel like everything's fine, you know, like things are going well here. But your partner might not, if this is you being the King of Swords, your partner might not know that you're kind of like not even thinking about sex, okay? Or not even like, you know, there's nothing gushy here. Not crying at movies together. You're not getting real deep into like spiritual conversations or doing tantra or, you know, it's like very by the book. All right. Maybe something to think about. They said move on. Emotional health. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Oof. Yo, Aquarius, when you feel hurt, dismissed, despised even, they said, when you feel alone, you say it's everybody. Okay, so that's a dangerous behavior. Okay, one person is not everybody. Two people is not everybody. All of the people that you've met in your life is not everybody. Just try to keep that in mind. What else about Nine of Pentacles reverse? If you're not feeling the vibe of the room, protect your emotional health and homer into the bushes. Like, just disappear. Like, you're cool with that. Because you're carrying yourself like getting attention, and if you're not getting attention from people that like you and that you want around you and you are respected by, then draw back, withdraw. Okay. There's no need to rush. You don't have to rush. Fools rush in. You don't have to rush any type of emotional piece of any relationship ever. Now, I know that's easier in friendships, but even friendships feel like your follow-up is like, we should do this, we should do this, we should do this. But it's like, where are you? King, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Like, it's a lot of shoulding. There's a lot of should energy here in your emotions. Should. I hate that word. It's my least favorite word. Should. I'm pretty sure it's my least favorite word. But why I don't like that word is because you know better if you're saying should, right? And you're not doing those things. So please remove should from your vocabulary by doing those things, okay? Because right now you're kind of in a selfish mode. It's okay to be selfish, but that's going to leave you alone. So don't complain about things when you are left alone, okay? To be part of a group, you have to be part of a group. I don't know how else to say that. Like my sister told me when COVID was happening, I was getting all crazy over people not wearing masks and people needing to have the shot and all these things. And my sister said, well, I mean, you're right about maybe some things that are bad about getting in vaccinations and it not being well studied and there being side effects that we don't know if there were experiments or what. She's like, yeah, that's all valid. However, if you want to re-enter society, you're going to need to get vaccinated. It's just like how this is my sister. I'm a survivor of 9/11. She was. And she's like, I still got to take my shoes off at the airport. You think I want to be taking my shoes off at the airport? I didn't do anything wrong. I was the victim. But I have to because TSA requires it. I wonder when they're going to stop that bullshit. Anyways, I'm kidding. I mean, don't swear on YouTube. Yeah, so they said to cut the deck and look. Two of Wands. Okay. You might be in a partnership and kind of waiting for them to come around to you and like with passion again. And it's like, dude, what are you waiting for? You know, emotionally, like, what are you waiting for? If it's time to go, it's time to go, right? If it's worth staying, then it's worth staying. So you have to make that decision, though. You have to make that bold choice to like, is this worth staying for, or should I go? And if you're gonna do either one, then commit to it. Like, then be like, okay, if I stay, then we're gonna build another storyline that could be traumatic and causes, you know, pain. Am I okay for that? Like, do I have enough space for that? Okay, I'll stay. Or not. Okay. I can't take another fucking thing. I'm sorry about my language again. I can't take another thing. I'm gonna go. Then go. Okay? Knight of Pentacles reversed. And if you change your mind, a person who loves you will take you back. Okay? A person who loves you will have space for your needs. It's okay. You're okay. I believe in you. What's that song? I don't know. Anyways, it's a cool song. I don't know what I'm singing. But also, fall in love. Knight of Pentacles reverse isn't really going to get that done, is it, emotionally? So if you're backing off of everything, slamming on the brakes even when that's a Chariot reverse, but this is like the predecessor for me for that. But like, emotionally closing off isn't going to invite anything, right? And so I see your energy right now being like, no, I'm good. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to be like Netflixy, that Netflix and chill by myself person. I'm good. This sweater is much warmer than going outside. I'd rather just watch the trees from here. Thank you, though. Thank you for inviting me. Like, you're not, like, in a bad spot spiritually. This is your spirit. So you're not, like, in a bad spot spiritually. You're just kind of, like, watching, observing. And honestly, you might have some insomnia here. I show, like, a blurred vision or, like, something going on with your vision. Like, it's, like, where your eyes are fatigued from too many screens. You could have migraine headache or some kind of something going on with the vision. And you have your hopes up, but it's like a weird Aquarius trait to be like overindulge in thought about somebody, and then they don't deliver, and then you leave, and then you try again, and then you create these characters that are going to save you, and then they don't save you because they're human, and then you're like, I'm going to go, and you get real cold. This is just a cycle that you do. I know about it. I'm friends with a lot of Aquarians. I have Aquarius in my family. Now, well, how do you manage that, right? I think that the best way to manage that is to see how you're seeing, right? Because you do have this ability to have all these perspectives. So have all these perspectives, then if you're going to spend time alone, have them all on you, right? Have all of the perspectives be about you and what you're doing, and like observe yourself. Maybe try doing some astral projection. Like look up some videos on how to do that. You might be good at it at this time. I just see you saying like, at the same time of having hope, which creates faith, which creates work, which creates manifestation. At the same time of having hope, you also have this like, nothing good ever happens to me and everything I do is bad, and it goes into this vortex that I don't understand what the fuck I ever did. And you know what, that attitude I just tagged on is not my attitude, but I have had that attitude, and it's questioning spirit, okay? So here, Spirit's trying to tell you something, trying to hand you something, you're questioning spirit. All right, this person's looking now kind of arrogant, the Queen of Wands, okay? So back to full circle to the mind. Now, this is a cycle, okay? This is a cycle where you learn some humility. You can't just run away from people and that'll solve everything. It's more about owning yourself and being like, I know I look and I got this look and these ideas and this freaking work that I do, and I'm telling you the right things. I know what I think, and I know I'm right, okay? But then at the same time, nobody else can be right if you're right all the time, okay? So there's never an always never. I'm not a huge fan of always never. I don't know about you, but I think that Spirit's trying to offer you something big and you're not listening or seeing it because you're too involved with how you look and feel, right? Not even how you feel, but how you look and present yourself to the world, meaning what your job title is. Do you have a house? Do you have friends? Are you popular? Do you dress well? Do you look good? Those are the things that I'm seeing you concerned with, not so much your emotional space or you as a person or your ascension, okay? For right now. For right now. And that's totally okay. Ride it out. But there's going to be some pain, of course, because there's always pain somewhere lurking, right? So you'll be okay. Ride it out. Find the pain when you're ready and deal with it. Right now, you're not ready. It's okay. I'm with you. I'm on your side. I'm on your team. Okay? What is the... Yeah. I need a new card. What is the message? Aquarius, again, the star reversed in the sun. Okay? I just have a feeling right now you're really in your body. You're feeling happy. And by the way, BTW, happy birthday. I totally forgot. But I see you kind of like star reversed, but that's you, baby. Why are you star reversing? You busy in the sunshine? You busy basking in your light? Is there a Leo in your life? Because now I'm seeing the Queen of Wands and the Sun here in your reading. There's 2 Leo cards. There's an air sign card, Libra, Gemini. Maybe an earth sign, but not likely. But yeah, maybe this is your person that you keep thinking about, huh? Not how you left that, how it's unhealed, but you're doing great. Are you doing great? I don't know. They wanted me to like touch on that. But the overall point is to question your healing and be like, what do I really need here? Like, where's my healing at? What am I healing? Put on some binaural beats. This is what I do too. It's helpful. Put on some binaural beats and like feel where the music resonates. Like, is it in what chakra the music resonates in? And then work on that chakra and say, hey, blue chakra, what do you need? How can I help you communicate? And like, let them complain. Like, become your own complaint department. Let your body talk to you. What are you worried about? And then let all of the worries happen. Okay? At some point, they're going to stop. At some point, you're going to breathe. At some point, you'll fall asleep. At some point, you'll cry. At some point, that's what meditation is. Okay? So the whole point is getting to know yourself. Meditate, shed light on yourself, and heal. Because you're so close, baby. You're so close. Keep that Queen of Wands. Keep that King of Swords. But we got to work on your emotional space and your spiritual space. Okay? I hope this helps you, Aqua. Aqua, you're a good baby. You know that? You're a good baby. You're going to do the Lord's work. You have magic. Yeah. I like you, Aqua. We are friends. And I wish you well. Today and always.